Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. We're just going to drink a beer and we're going to go out for dinner with my wife. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out for dinner with the wife. Today's beer is right here. It is from Wasaga Beach Brewing Company. Established in 2014, this is Beach One Cerveza, brewed to refresh, 4.5% alcohol by volume. Now, I do think I've had a lager from Wasaga Beach in the past. And it might have been this one. But if I have had it, it's been a long time ago. And I was unaware that they've been around for 8 years now. Fuck, time flies. Time flies. So take your time in life, do the things you want to do, because that's been around for 8 years. Wow. Golden yellow, bright white head. Snap, crackle, pop is real. Scent from the glass. Smells like tinny beer. Scent from the can. Smells like tinny beer with a bready biscuitiness at the back end. So, it smells kind of like a premium domestic kind of thing. So, I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting too. I mean, it is a Wasaga Beach. It is a beer, well, it's a beach for the masses. The beers you would want to serve around there would be for the masses. So what I'm looking for in this is like a crisp, clean, easy drinking lager. That's what I'm looking for. Cheers, let's see if that's what we get. Light-bodied, light carbonation. It's not crisp and clean. There is a bready biscuitiness on the back end, but like almost like stale bread, stale soaked bread. There is a sweetness in there, but it's not like hey, that's a nice malty sweetness or anything like that. It's a sweetness that mixes in with that stale bread flavoring. And it's not that this is warm. This actually just came out of the hotel's fridge. I don't normally drink my beer cold, as most of you know. I normally drink my beer warm, room temperature / cellar temperature. So if I'm tasting this odd sweetness in this cold, what would I taste if this was at cellar temperature? Due to the carbonation being so low, you could put more of these back. It's not going to bloat you up. Due to the body being so nice, you could let this stuff slide. And if you were to chug this stuff, the taste wouldn't bother you at all. And it's not that the taste is offensive, it's just not quite right, if you know what I mean. It's, again, slightly sweet, slightly stale, slightly wet, soppy bread. It's not the worst beer I've ever had. And I get where it's for and all that. A lot like the original time I had Bayside. The kitchen was great. Beer in Erio was not the greatest beer. It was being sold at full craft brewery prices, but it was liquid malt extract beers. And it didn't taste as good. And this is kind of what this is giving me. It's not so much that, hey, this tastes like it's liquid malt extract. No, it doesn't necessarily taste like LME, but what I'm saying is it's just on that quality level where you kind of can tell that it's not quite where it should be. I don't know if they're brick and mortar. I don't know if they're contract. I don't know who brews it for them if they are contract. I don't know any of that, and I just don't care to know any of that. There's too many breweries in Ontario now for me to do that. I don't spend my time just researching everything like I used to. Old videos, I could tell you when the brewery was founded, who the brewer's owners were. I could do that, and I can do that with some of those older brewers still, without researching it, because I know it. But some of these breweries that I'm saying new, but this one is apparently 8 years old. Some of these newer breweries, or new for me breweries, I put more time into my family now than I do into the beer reviews. And the only reason this beer review is going so long is because my family's not here. It's just me and my wife on vacation. She's reading a book, and I'm like, hey, let's review a beer. It's not a bad beer. It's just not very high quality to me. It tastes slightly odd. It tastes slightly off. Out of 10, I don't know. A 6. If I'm on I'm gonna take into account placement and situation, right? If I'm on a beach in a hot summer day and this is pulled out of a cooler, I would chug that down, put the fucking can back in the cooler, and be done and ready for another one. And I could see it have its place in life. Its place in life isn't in my fridge. That's all. Thank you guys. Bye.